Well, hey guys, welcome back to Kadic Reviews, and this one is a weird one. For two reasons. One, it's an anime review. Second, this one comes as the result of another video, which I will leave a link to in the description, by the YouTuber Digibro, formerly Digibrony. He is an anime analyzer and semi-reviewer. Plus, he does awesome vlogs. Check him out. It's because of him and that video that I will leave the description for that this review is happening. Why? Because it's one of his best analytical stuff, and no matter what I say in this review, he can say it much more elegantly and better. See, I admit when there's a greater. And that's a good thing, because the show in question is Haven't You Heard? I'm Sakamoto. That's the English translation. For the Japanese, it's Sakamoto desu ka? In Japanese. It's a slice of life, situational, serious comedy about a character named Sakamoto. He attends school at the Gabon Perfectional High School in class 1-2. What's so special about him? Well, he's godlike in everything that he does. From simply walking down the street to cooking, everything. He makes everything not just 20% cooler, but just cooler in general. It's like a cooler factor of times 100. And this guy gets away with practically everything. This soft-spoken man can do anything you can imagine, which leads to very hilarious and very comical situations. I mean, some of these are just see to be believed stuff. I mean, it's incredible. So over the top, so beautifully ridiculous, you can't help but laugh and you can't help but be amazed. The show is done in a series of 12 episodes, but each episode is divided between 2 or 3 different shorts per episode, although there are a couple episodes in the order that are one singular adventure, all centered around an easily set up situation using the testicular character as many classmates, mates in 1-2, or just the everyday world. And now he gets into these seemingly unget-outable situations, but seems to get out of them absolutely perfectly. Everything is one big giant setup to an even greater punchline, given a great and memorable musical cue every time that Sakamoto does something cool. I mean, I could give you some of these examples, but trust me, like I said earlier, it's see to be believed stuff. It's just so funny, and well animated too, and well voiced. But the thing that makes Haven't You Heard such a particularly great anime is not only the comic timing and the animation, it's the inspirational messaging that the show subtly, through its comedy, gives. This guy would make me, the eloquent of inspiration, even proud. uplifting everyone and everything around him, just seemingly off a presence. He's like Mr. Perfect if he literally existed in the world. And he's something to strive for something to attain, something that every character in the show is either jealous of, wants to be around, or yes, in the case of girls, wants to make babies with. He's seemingly the Deseki's most interesting guy in the world. If the most interesting guy in the world had a son that was seemingly more perfect than him. He's the first quote-unquote Mary Sue perfectionist character that I actually love and adore. Not only because I find his mysterious ability to be perfect not only interesting, and alluring, it's just, I'll be straight up honest, I wish I was this guy. Yes, the reviewer is even jealous of how perfect he is. And the only problem with this show, not show really, is the ending song at the end of each episode and the fact that it's only 12 episodes. God, I want more of this stuff. And by the way, he's got one of the better and cooler openings out there. And trust me, I even went and tracked down the English translation of the full song. Everything is done perfectly in a high rock opera style of haiku. Yes, everything is haiku. 3 to 5 lines in perfect haiku stanza. It's ridiculously stupid. But that's the beauty of it. It's a show that will make you laugh. It's a show that will inspire you. It's a show that will keep you captivated. It's a quickie, so you don't really have to overcommit and binge. And even watching one short at a time will bring you happiness and joy. Comedy animes for me are very few and very fine a dozen. But this comedy anime, I can't help but to recommend. It's so hard even to put my feelings about this show, its comic timing, and its uplifting messages nearly in the words. It's one of the few animes that I would watch again a dozen times. Yes, he's not only perfect in the show, he's just perfect. It's what every comedy anime, at least from the ones I've seen, should inspire to be. It's genuinely a treat, and it's over way too soon. But the impact that Sakamoto will have, much like the characters in his own world, will leave a lasting impact back on me and on my choice of anime. So, well done, my old friend. You led me to perfection. And that makes you a mini Sakamoto Digibro in my book. As for the show, it gets a perfect 10 out of 10. Closing theme notwithstanding, if you can wait for some of the punchlines and you're looking for actually some emotional and analytical depth, then haven't you heard is the perfect comedy anime set around the perfect guy. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. Do yourself a favor, go to Crunchyroll if you can, and check this out. I can't help but to recommend it. And tell me what you think about some of the more crazy jokes and even the punchline that's beautifully done at the end of the show. I mean, it starts perfect, it ends perfect. What more can I say? He's just the coolest. Not figuratively, literally. Until the next Kadic Reviews. I'm Nirvana Sparkle. Find peace in your own nirvana. Thanks for watching.